Welcome. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me okay? Let's see who's here. Fatima says hi. Jackie, greetings and happy Monday. Nancy says hi, Jackie and all. Hi, Gary. Hello, Elena. Amy says hello, lovelies. Hi, Mimi. Hello, Judy from Texas. Hi, Chris. Greetings, Deanne. Happy Monday, Fatima. Tam says, good day from Minnesota. Piston says hi. You guys see Piston here in the corner. I figured I would join you guys outside because it's a beautiful day and I like being outside. And that's it. So, welcome. Amy loves the scenery. Can you guys hear like the nature sounds? Hello, Christine. Nice to see you. I'm trying to recap. I'm trying to remember what we talked about last time. What did we talk about last time? Was it on Friday? Yes, you can hear the insects buzzing. Beautiful. Awesome. You guys can hear it. It's nice. It's nice out here. It's very humid, but I'm a hot weather person, so I'm here for it. Becca says, greetings, Jackie. You are glowing like an angel in the sunlight. Thanks. I wasn't the biggest fan of the lighting that I had in that room. So this is, I think I'm going to do this, because why not? I have some stones to hold my cards down in case it gets windy. Where are you? I'm in the northwest suburbs. I'm in Illinois. I'm Chicagoland at this time. Was it Wednesday? Was Wednesday the last time I was here? I think Wednesday was the last time I was here. Yeah, if you guys, what did we talk about? I don't even remember what we talked about on Wednesday. I remembered I spilled my guts and cried to you guys at the end of the session on Wednesday. Was that really the last time I was here? Let's see. It was. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what we talked about that day. But I should. Oh, Virgo season. It was a Virgo season day. Love it. Jackie says Louisiana humidity is a beast. Yeah, I can imagine. Down there in the bayou. Hello, April. Lucy says hello, Jackie and everyone. Lucy's from California. Great, thanks for joining us. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I am an astrologer and a spiritual life coach of sorts. I don't know how to define myself per se, but on Insight Timer, I come here and I tell you guys about what the current astrology is like. And then throughout the rest of my life, I just spit wisdom and help people find the best version of themselves. So that's who I am and that's what I do. And today, hello, Sophia, Jackie in the Wild. That is Jackie in the Wild. Got a lot of plants and trees and a dog. Wild. We're going to talk about Mercury Retrograde coming to an end. Becca says, when outside with my devices, they get overheated. Yours? I've worked outside a handful of times and they haven't. I'm also out of... Let's not talk about that. Debbie, good morning from Arizona. If I get overheated, then I'm going to have to cut it short, and that sucks. However, I have worked outside here before. Okay, so Mercury Retrograde is coming to an end. Yay. Mercury began his retrograde on August 5th, and he will station direct on Wednesday, August 28th. So he's still retrograde. We're talking a little bit in the future right now. Good evening, Rachel from Perth, and good morning, Debbie from Arizona. Don't know if I said that yet. So with Mercury retrograde, if you guys have been having scheduling issues, transportation issues, or technical issues this month, we can expect these types of disturbances to slow down when Mercury stations direct, because these are all things governed by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, so scheduling, and short distance travel, so vehicle issues. The brakes locked up on my bike the other day, and that was the first time I've ever had like an issue with my motorcycle, and I was like, whoa, oh, so don't worry, I'm safe, I got it home. Jackie says, can't wait for direct so I could go back to sleeping well. It's funny. Hello, Lori. So this Mercury retrograde, actually all Mercury retrogrades provide us with a time of mental review. And this time we got to mentally review a couple different areas of our lives. So Mercury began his retrograde at 4 degrees of Virgo on August 5th. And his intention was to help us review our sense of service. So Mercury was retrograde in Virgo between August 5th and August 14th. So right now would be a good time to ask yourself if anything happened between those two dates, the first couple weeks of August, that helped you decipher if you were serving out of obligation, because no one else is going to do it, or if you were serving because it truly felt good to your heart. And this could be, something that happened in the first couple weeks of August and it didn't sit in until now when Mercury's stationing direct. A lot of times when Mercury stations direct, we have some aha moments. Aha, oh, this happened over the last 3 weeks. Now it makes sense. Oh, now I can see why that happened. Good morning, Heather. So after we had that first little bit of Mercury retrograde in Virgo, then Mercury re-entered Leo on August 14th. Mercury has been traveling back from 29 degrees of Leo to 21, where he is already today. Mercury will be slowing to a halt over the next 2 days. That's what astrologers mean when they say station. If a planet is stationing, it means it's pressing the brakes, halting, slowing. Station means changing direction. So while Mercury was finishing up his retrograde in Leo, he was asking us to review our heart's desires. So the 14th to the 26th, 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, Mercury's been asking us to review our heart's desires. Leo rules the heart. Mercury has been asking us, do we really want what we've been drawn towards? Is this really in alignment with my heart? Or was this something that was more in alignment with my head? As Mercury stations direct and changes direction, he wants to help us wrap up something that has been lingering since mid-July. So specifically, July 16th was when Mercury entered his shadow phase. July 16th was the date that Mercury came to 21 degrees of Leo for the first time. Piston's so cute. If you guys are just listening and not watching, maybe look at Piston right now. He's so cute. He got camera shy. So July 16th is when Mercury came to 21 degrees of Leo for the first time. And that's the degree where he's stationing direct. So he's asking you to check in with a desire that might have come about in mid-July. He's back to where he was when he helped you conceive this idea, Mercury mind. Now, he's back with more wisdom. Mercury has forged ahead, and it can now feel like Mercury is like a time traveler coming back with more information that maybe you're not even able to see yet. Mercury went ahead to 4 degrees of Virgo, and then he got to retrograde back, and now he's like, hey, remember this idea that you had around mid-July? Here's more information about it. And when we do get to the cards, what? Oh, so we're going to use the cards to see what Mercury has learned through his travels, through the end of Leo and the beginning of Virgo. And we'll get to those in a minute, but we're going to discuss Mercury's shadow period. So Mercury will remain in his shadow until September 11th. So that is 2.5 more weeks. 2.5 weeks. So that's when he'll make his way back up to 4 degrees of Virgo. When Mercury finishes his shadow, you can expect a bigger sense of clarity. You can expect to be more on board with your thoughts, more of a succinct connection between heart and mind, less confusion, and more of a sense of a plan to actually obtain your desires. So know that on Wednesday, August 28th, 2 days from now, Mercury will station direct, ending his retrograde. Your mind may feel less scattered. You may have more ideas that you're ready to put into action, and it can feel more like a go time instead of feeling like a, wait, how do I do this? Is this really what I want? That's the purpose of Mercury retrograde. So if you've been questioning things, good on you. You were utilizing the astrology that was available to you. Clarity of the mind is on the way. Then from now until September 11th, 2.5 weeks, you can expect flashes of clarity, realizing something that you've missed. And it might be information that was presented to you sometime throughout end of July, early August, that is now landing, that is now clicking into place. You may have moments of realization that the bit you've been missing has been here all along, just haven't noticed it. That's par for the course with Mercury retrograde, so ride the wave. Woo! I have to tell you guys that story. So I've been line dancing a lot lately, like a lot. And my favorite thing when I line dance is seeing people in their 70s and 80s just going at it. There's a lady, so nice. I've seen her a handful of times. And there's a dance where you woo, and I think about her all the time when I do it. She's awesome. Amy, is that why I'm completely arranging everything in my house? New furniture, new layout, everything? Absolutely. You're reviewing, right? Mental review. And sometimes your home is a physical representation of your energy. So if you want to reorganize your thoughts, reorganize your home. If you're feeling stagnant in somewhere in your life, rearrange your furniture, switch it up, change the energy flow. If you're feeling cluttered in mind, if you have too much in here, declutter your home. Everything's a metaphor. Everything is a metaphor. So just a handful of announcements before we get to the cards. I'll be here quite a bit this week. Quite a bit. I'm going to be here 5 times this week. I'll be here on Wednesday. Normal time, 8:15 Central, normal insight timer session to discuss Venus entering Libra. Then I'm going to be here twice on Thursday at some really random times to talk about some really random things. First, Thursday at 9 a.m. Central, I'm going to be leading some group shadow work. So come to meditate and heal if you want. And then also Thursday evening, so 5 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be a guest on Violet 108's channel. So you can search her on Insight Timer, Violet 108. And she hosts this group session called Ask Your Guides, and she brings on various Insight Timer teachers to discuss a certain topic. And everything that has been transcribing really blew my mind. On Wednesday, scripting came up a lot. And then surprise, Violet's hosting a session about scripting on Thursday night. So Thursday at 5 on Violet 108's channel, I'll be talking about scripting with some other Insight Timer teachers. Then Friday, I'll be back at my normal time, 8:15 Central. On Friday, on Insight Timer, I'm going to briefly talk about the new moon, because on Friday, I also have to get Pluto retrograde entering Capricorn in there, and Uranus stationing retrograde. So I'm going to say this now. If you want more information about the new moon, I do go really into depth with lunar events in my Patreon group. I know I'm throwing a lot of dates and stuff at you guys, and I know it's Mercury retrograde. This will be recorded if you want to double check. Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 27th, 9 a.m., that's when Patreon is meeting, my subscription group, and we're going to talk about the new moon. So we're going to go like super in depth with what the new moon at 11 degrees of Virgo is going to mean for everybody. The Patreon group is where I also am able to look specifically at your chart and help you decipher how the new moon is impacting your specific life with your specific houses and planets and all that stuff. So if you want a lot of information about the new moon, check out my link tree. It's in my Insight Timer bio. The group is called Embody Astrology. And we always, we dive into all the new moons and full moons super in depth. If you're not able to make the live call at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning Central Time, I always record them, and then Patreon members can rewatch as well. So letting you know. So Insight, Patreon tomorrow, 9 a.m. Insight Timer Wednesday, 8:15. Insight Timer Thursday, 9 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Insight Timer Friday, 8:15. So you guys get a nice big fill of Jacqui this week. Fatima feels more at peace with herself. That's great. During this time, I've been getting a major shift in my mindset in terms of acceptance. That's lovely, Fatima. That's wonderful. I wonder if you have been living more through your heart, Leo, Mercury and Leo. Sophia feels like you're juggling 100 things, all important, and I'm overwhelmed, but also having much fun somehow. I love it. Can you post that event to the group? I will do my best to remember. Actually, Jacqui, sidekick Jacqui, can you text me that real quick, please? Michelle, my belle, hi Jacqui and friends. I'm also loving the outside vibes this morning. Me too, yeah. Amy, scripting, I need to learn more about that. I talked about it briefly on Wednesday, so if you want to watch the replay on my YouTube channel, but then I don't know what's going to come out Thursday evening. I'm super excited. Greg Phillips, if you guys have been hanging out with me for a while, you know Greg and I are bros. He's going to be on that session as well, so that'll be real nice. Untamo, nice to have you back. Yeah. You caught me at a real weird day. We're back to normal now. This is what I normally do on Insight Timer. Glad to see you. Hello, Jenny. Nice office. Thank you. The world is my office. Lucy's loving the outdoor background. Love it. Everyone. Thank you, Jacqui. Everyone loves outside. Cool. Well, I guess I got to move to a warm climate so I can be outside all the time. Or maybe I just have to keep my RV parked at warm places. April's excited to see me join Violet's live. Love it. Chantel says, ask your guides is great. That's Violet's session. We can all ask anything to the teacher. Glad Violet got in touch. Beautiful. This all came because I spoke what I wanted to the universe. I swear I'm going to get to the cards in a second, but I got to tell that quick anecdote. I'm in a transitional phase in my life. Huge transition. I don't know what's going on. Very chaotic. So I'm taking the opportunity to be like, what do I want? And so I can ask for what I want so it can fall into place. The other day I was walking my dog and it came to me. I just want speaking events. I have so much in here. I have so much ready to go. I want to be valued for it. I want to receive what I have. It just came to me man, I really want to do speaking events. I really want to just go speak for an hour and be compensated for it. So I threw that out to the universe with you guys. I had no idea that Violet hosted those sessions. So here you go. There's exposure for Jacqui Mancuso's voice. That's it. The point of me telling that was to remind you guys to share what you want. It's okay to talk about what you want. Detach from the outcome, right? My intention was I speak for an hour, I make a bunch of money. If I was waiting for that, I would have said no to Violet's thing because it's not compensated, it's just like an Insight Timer session, but it's still, this is what I want. Maybe this is my avenue to get there. Sophia, I feel you right there with you in the massive, amazing, scary, exciting transformation. 100%. Hello, Sweat. This is Northern Illinois. I'm in Illinois. All right, we're going to use 2 different decks to ask 2 different questions. The first deck, we're going to use the Animal Apothecary deck, and we're going to ask for information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. Mercury entered his shadow phase on July 16th. That's where he's at today through Wednesday as he stations direct. He's helping us revisit whatever we were desiring July 16th-ish. So information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. So feel free to send your energy into this deck. Always group readings here. They're always in alignment, I promise. The whole reading is going to be for everybody. So regardless of what your intuition says or doesn't say in a moment, the whole reading is for you. So I'm going to allow 3 cards to fall out of the deck for us. After the cards fall out, I show you guys the backs of the cards. So you're going to see the exact same image 3 times. I show you the back. And then I like to see if your intuition tells you to pay attention to one certain card or 2 certain cards or all of the cards. Intuition can come about in so many different ways. So just notice if anything in your body changes when I hold up a certain card. Notice if anything in your environment changes when I hold up a certain card. That usually is just like the strongest message for you. However, if you feel nothing, your intuition is not broken. It doesn't mean that you're not intuitive. It just means that the whole reading holds equal importance for you. So, I also, do I want to talk about it? Yeah, I will. After. I'm going to hold up the 3 cards and then let us know in the chat which cards are resonating with you. So, information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Let us know in the chat which cards are resonating. I'll show them one more time just in case. Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. I did want to mention, I think, yeah, I see Jess's thing. Jess is here. Jess is the one who bought me the shower filter because I'm in a place with hard water now, and it was installed last night, and I took my first shower last night. I feel great. I'm going to see how I feel at the end of the day, but thank you, Jess, for that shower filter. If you guys want to help with little things while I'm in this transition, I have an Amazon wish list. So if you like to give little Jacqui gifts, that's where you can do it. These cards today, I have stones with me because I didn't know how windy it was going to be. So I'm going to tell you guys which stones are with which cards to see if that means anything to you. So card 1, this is an Arkansas quartz, if that means anything to you. Card 2 has a black labradorite. This one's really hard to see. Oh my god, makeup tutorial. I hate that. This is a black lab, hard to see. And then card 3, I have a chunk of tiger's eye. The sun's behind me, so it sucks. Just saying, just in case you wanted to know. Let's see who's working with what. Jacqui 1, Jennifer all 3, Nicole 2, Lucy 2, Yan 1, Nancy 2 and 3, Jenny all 3, scattered like the scrambled egg. Interesting. Blanca 3, Untamo 3, Rose 3, Marjorie 1 and 3, Amy 1, Karen 2, Fatima 1 and 3, April 1 and 3, Chantel 2, flying in a circle, and 3 cat walked in. Interesting. I talked about fly energy on Wednesday, and wow, look at those bites. Interesting. Jess loves it. Cool. Nicole 1 and 2, Michelle my bell 2 and 3, Fatima, haha, Nicole 2, Mimi, all 3. I can't focus today. I'm also having a hard time focusing today, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm in a different environment or what, but yeah, that's very interesting. Becca 1, the ceiling fan made a noise. Cool, so we were asking, oh yeah, glad I brought those stones. All right, information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. Yeah. Card number 1. Nicole's feeling the same. Hard to focus. Interesting. Card number 1 brings us card number 4 from the Starfish, and the message is keep trying. Can you focus? The medicine of this card speaks of wishes being granted, but also the understanding that you will have to try again and again to receive what you desire. The process of trial and error will lead you to fulfillment. There is a story of a young maiden who prayed and prayed to the stars to heal her so that she could fully serve her purpose. She tried everything, but failed to ever feel whole. One day, the young maiden received a starfish from the stars. She thought to herself, "This must be what will heal me." The young maiden inspected the starfish, sang to the starfish, danced with the starfish in hopes it would heal her, but nothing happened. As a last resort, she took a small bite of the starfish's arm. Still, nothing happened. The young maiden cried out to the stars and cursed them for her inability to be healed. She fell to her knees and begrudgingly threw the starfish into the pond before her. As she wept in despair, her gaze fell upon the starfish, subtly moving in the waters. As she watched it regrow, the arm that she had taken a bite of, the medicine of starfish, was revealed to her. It was at this very moment she had a deep expansion of consciousness. By witnessing the starfish regenerate, she understood the message from the stars. She could heal herself. The ability to do this was not outside of herself. It was always within. This was when the young maiden began to heal. Whether you are healing, manifesting, or creating a meaningful relationship, Starfish's medicine is to keep trying. Understand that all you deem to be failures lead you closer to the right action. If the young maiden didn't take multiple approaches, she would have never been led to the answer that lies within. So information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. I just think it's interesting that this card keeps talking about the young maiden, and that is Virgo, right? Mercury began his retrograde in Virgo. But information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. If you feel like you've been trying to make something happen and it's not working, exhaust all of your options before you give up. Keep trying. And in this example, right, she did everything that seemed normal. Sing to a starfish, dance with the starfish, inspect the starfish. And then it came to the last resort where she was like, F it, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna bite this thing. And even then it seemed like it didn't work. So there's something that you haven't tried yet that seems extravagant, that seems not right. It seems like it doesn't make any sense, but there's an idea in there. So I think that might be the idea that will help you realize that you get to create what you want and what you have wanted since mid-July. That's what I get. That was Arkansas quartz. Arkansas quartz. You guys have anything to say about that card? Chat's pretty quiet right now. Maddie loved it. Answer is within. Fatima, wow. Jess says it definitely resonates. There's magic in life, right? Like, don't forget about the magic. The mind thinks it knows the right trajectory to get to your desire. The mind thinks it knows step 1, step 2, step 3. However, sometimes step 1 takes you way off path, and then something else is presented to you that then ushers you to step 45. Never know. Colleen, observe. Becky came in late, and this was perfect for me. Lovely. You're always right on time. If you guys do miss any part of the session and you want to rewatch, I always record these and I throw them on my YouTube channel. Just search my very unique name. Jenny, I'm thinking about you hauling all those crystals across the country. Here's a good segue. So I've had this idea. Promise I'll get to the rest of the cards, but I've had this idea and I haven't talked about it yet. So here we go. Leaving my life I accumulated a lot of things. I accumulated a lot of spiritual tools that I used for a period of time, and I am now done with them. And my idea, let's see, I'm going to float this and I want to see how you guys respond to it. My idea was to make little like surprise boxes, just throw some books, some crystals, some random little things that have helped me get to where I am in a box, and let you guys buy little surprise boxes and see if they resonate with you. I feel like it's a good way to share what I have used with you guys. So let me know if that, okay, Jess loves it. Nicole, yes, yes, yes. Becky loves it. Colleen loves it. Becca, cool. Okay, awesome. Then, yeah, I have a handful of boxes right in front of me. I've been like dragging my feet to start boxing this stuff up, but cool. You guys like it? Awesome. And they'll be random. They'll be random. Okay, I love you guys. You're the best. Melinda, kind of like a grab bag. Linda, great idea. Sweet. You guys are the best. I'm going to start doing that then, and I'll get it out to you. Yeah, because I'm not going to haul all of my stuff across the country. I minimized. I thinned out. Yeah, it's fun. It felt really good. Michelle loves that card. A great reminder there is no quick fix, and you must go through it. Yeah, you got to exhaust all your options. Sophia, will you ship worldwide? Oh my gosh. The handful of packages that I've shipped in the States, shipping's like $20 per package. So I have no idea what that's going to be worldwide. Ugh. If you want to pay for the shipping, then yeah, sure, why not? I'll ship you some stuff. Maddie says, failing isn't falling. It's just more learning. Don't despair. I think it would be too expensive to send them to Finland. Maybe you'll come and hand it over. Sounds like a threat, Sophia. Hand it over. It would be insanely expensive. Okay, love it. Thank you guys for that feedback. Card number 2. Information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. Card number 2, this was the Black Labradorite. Card number 26, Armadillo. You are about to shine. Just as we see Armadillo wearing an armor of scales, this reinforces the idea of going inward. Mercury retrograde. Lots of retrograde right now. The inward work is exactly what allows us to shine outward. This inner contemplation leads to a more brilliant inner light that will eventually be witnessed and felt by all. Armadillo says that what you have to offer will be recognized. Do not get bogged down with how and when. Do not be led by outside validation. Instead, be led by the greater consciousness you were created from. We connect to our inner light when we connect to the source that created us. Armadillo's medicine asks you to create a very intimate relationship with that which created you. You are being asked to level up your daily prayers and create a dialogue with life. Drop all your wants and desires and create an intense conversation with the great mystery about receiving guidance to do what you were created to do. We all have a special gift that lies dormant within us, waiting to actualize. In this moment of deep connection to the great mystery, a mysterious energy begins to activate our gift. This conversation and prayer you create needs to feel very real. Prayer does not need to look one specific way. It is intimate communion with that which you were created from. Start speaking to life. If you create this intense and mystical relationship with life daily, you will begin to witness yourself unlocking all your gifts. Life speaks back to those who speak to it, but it's your job to start the conversation. You might not receive an answer right away, but it will come to you with full force in the perfect way at the right time. Armadillo's medicine says that you are about to be seen, heard, felt, witnessed, understood, and recognized. It's coming for you. You are about to shine so brightly. But now is the before time where you must ignite your gift of light through going inward and channeling the universe. I love this. Information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. I can't stop thinking about scripting because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm going to talk about on Thursday. That's what I'm doing every day through Virgo season. Scripting, scripting, scripting. It's telling the universe what you want. So whatever desire you had mid-July, there's a part of you that still doesn't believe you deserve it. There's a part of you that still doesn't believe that you are allowed to have it in one way or another. So, oh my God, this is so deep. This is so vast. Ask the universe for what you want. Tell the universe what you want. Get it out there. Tell the universe what you want. Let go of the attachment of I have to have it. Speak it with, this would be really nice. I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm chilling. I'm vibing with what I have right now. This would be really nice. And just get it out there and start the conversation, because I've seen over and over and over everything that I have asked for in due time has shown up. You don't have control of the timeline, but there's also a part of you that is going to, oh my gosh, whatever desire it is, right? You have this desire. I'm trying to put this into words. There's a part of you that needs to be activated in order for you to achieve this desire. There's a part of you that needs to get flipped on in order for you to achieve this desire. And that is a part of you that has been dormant for some time. So if there is a block that you feel like you're not worthy of having this desire that you're aiming for, it's because you haven't yet turned on your light that is meant to bring you to this desire. Does that make sense? It's like you want this thing so badly because your soul knows that it's in alignment. Your soul knows that this is meant for you. Not personality you, soul you. I hope that makes sense. Let me see what you guys are saying. Melinda really loves this message. Chantel recently started channeling through automatic writing. That's amazing. I love that. Kiana, yes indeed. Everything I asked for this year has happened. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Oh, I don't deserve that. I'm not worthy of asking for that. Get over yourself. Ask for what you want. And then know that you're okay if it doesn't come. Because that allows you to be surprised for more and better things to come. Nancy, number 2 is exactly the message I needed. Saw 2 in my mind. Love it. Michelle, preach. Kiana, makes sense. Fatima, I didn't choose 2, but this resonates with me so much. Michelle, I'm doing more of this yes stuff, saying yes instead of getting in my head and allowing these things that I've been asking for to come into my life. Yes. Yes, it really bothers me when people are offered something really nice and they're not able to accept it because they don't think they deserve it. Been there. Been there. Things are showing up for you. Are you welcoming them in? Linda says, you just spoke to my soul with card number 2. Jenny says, makes all the sense. Everything I dare ask for has come in, but some things are too important and the light doesn't dare shine. What do you mean by that, Jenny? Some things are too important and the light doesn't dare shine. Kiana, exactly. It comes in different, greater ways. Yes. Ask for what you want because there's a reason you want it. I intend that I receive this or something greater. You okay, Papa? We'll go inside. I know it's so hot outside. Open to receive because we're worthy of it. Yeah. Sometimes you got to brainwash yourself with affirmations around your house to remind yourself that you are worthy of receiving everything that you desire. Sarah says hi. What? There's Piston. There's his big goofy face. This is Piston. Melinda loves seeing the wagging tail. We'll go inside in just a minute, okay? 20 minutes. I love Piston. Let's leave him on camera for a minute. Okay. Oh, Jenny says when it's important for reals, it's like I can't ask for it. It would be too good. Sounds insane, but interesting. Untamo, this is Piston, like the car part. You okay, Bubba? Come here. It's weird. Hang on, guys. He's all tangled up. Tangled. There we go. There we go. He's 5, if you were wondering. He's 5. He's half husky. Got some shepherd. Got some Great Pyrenees. Some lab. He's my big boy. Oh, pissed. Okay. More information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. This one was Tiger's Eye. Card number 3. Card number 31. Magnetism through gratitude. I feel like my camera is tweaking on focusing on the cards today. Sorry if they've been interesting. Magnetism through gratitude, and this comes from Turkey. Turkey's medicine comes to speak to us about abundance and prosperity through the virtue of gratitude. When we are thankful for what we currently have, life draws to us more things to be grateful for. You are on the verge of super magnetism. Turkey medicine says you draw in dynamic levels of abundance through gratitude. Creating and continuously deepening your practice of gratitude will act like a spark that ignites the charge of your magnetism. What accomplishments have you achieved? What desires have you worked so hard toward to have manifested? Focus on these achievements and truly appreciate them. A wonderful daily practice is creating a gratitude journal. Take a few minutes every day to write down all the things you are grateful for. To really connect to the feeling of gratitude, try listening to music that moves you deeply while writing in your journal. If you want to take a step further, try gratitude dancing. Put on the music that amps you up. Move and dance in gratitude and thank the universe for all you have received and will receive. This is a powerful technique and lots of fun to do with friends too. Your job is to get excited about the generosity of the universe now and start saying thank you. Through this, you will find a level of fulfillment that will bestow joy in new ways for you. Remember to make sure to include gratitude about the unknown in your practice too. Turkey's medicine comes when something special and profound is being conjured up in the universe for you to receive. Discipline your gratitude practice and get ready for your magnetism to ignite. Information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. What do you already have that is in alignment with what you desire? How can you focus on being grateful for what you already have to call in more of what you desire? It's such a basic concept, and I feel like I've talked about it 1,000 times, and I'm just wanting to give new information for the people that have been hanging out for some time, but gratitude is key. Infinite love and gratitude. That's the key to life. Infinite love and gratitude. Having appreciation for everything that you have, regardless of what it is, it's going to train your mind to believe that you are worthy because you're grateful, right? If you're constantly complaining about what you don't have, if you're constantly reaching for what you want, you're going to continue to call that energy into yourself. If you're able to look around and say I don't know, Piston was the first thing that came up. Wow, I'm really grateful to have this connection with my dog. I'm really grateful that we have this communication, that he leads me certain ways. The more you focus on that, I already have this is great, then you're going to call in other things that are in alignment with that energy. So if you focus on, I wish I had the relationship of my dreams. I wish I had a better job. I wish I had a better house. I wish I had more money. If you keep focusing on that, the universe is going to keep giving you opportunities to wish that you had more of that. Tell the universe, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm happy with what I got. It might feel like you're lying to yourself. Affirmations changed my life. Brainwashing myself into being positive, and not positive in a way that I'm ignoring the shadow, but positive in a way where I am programmed to assume that everything's going to work out. Yeah, everything has always worked out, because everything always does work out. It's just what your mind convinces you of. April. I ask immediately, say thank you, because I know it's on the way, as long as I stay out of the way. Yeah, the second I ask, I immediately say thank you. And I ask for stuff like that as well. Thank you for sending me my dream RV. Thank you for sending me the clients I need to get to where I need to go. Thank you so much, Melinda, for your donation. It's very much appreciated. And Tomo, this resonates so much. I love it. Kiana, so simple but complex. I've shared with you guys a handful of times about the journal that I used to keep. It's been a minute since I did it, and I was just reviewing it yesterday, and it's really cool. So I did it for over a year. I didn't realize how long I had been writing in it. But every morning I would start with writing on one side of the paper first a few things that I was grateful for. And then on the other side, I would write to the universe, please help me with this. And it felt really good to start my day with like, okay, I already have this. This is really good. This feels really good. Okay, with these feelings of feeling filled up, how much better do I want to feel? This would be great. And I started reviewing it yesterday, and things that I was asking for a year ago are now here. Feelings. I've asked for a lot of feelings. And just by focusing your energy, right, where attention goes, energy flows, by focusing your energy on, thank you for bringing me joy. Thank you for bringing me peace. Thank you for bringing me flow and ease. The more you focus on those words, the more they come into your life. So. Untamo, in all caps. This is the first time I understand that law of attraction. Thank you. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Love it. Kiana, it was key for me during my healing journey. We believe what we see more than we see what we believe. Ooh, yes. I used to have a daily gratitude journal. I spoke about it before, real quick. When I was in the most difficult career of my life, I was working at a school that was essentially like inner city. And it was rough. It was rough because I care a lot about these kids. And it was hard and it was difficult and it was really bad. And I chose to start my mornings. I would get to work, I would sit at my desk, and I would write down what I'm grateful for. And at that time in my life, there was a lot of arguments at home. There was a lot of shit going on at the school. And I would sit down and I'd write like, I'm grateful I had the gas to get here today. I'm grateful that I have a sandwich to eat for lunch. I'm grateful that I can tell jokes with my coworkers. And I would just like rip it out of me to find something to be grateful for. And you change your mindset. Where attention goes, energy flows. Jenny says, I just started my gratitude journal again to find balance. It's pages full every day. Yes. Lucy, if we would like to ask the universe for something that is for one of our loved ones, would you suggest encourage them to do it, or can we ask for them? I'm working through a lot of my opinion about my relations to other people. So I'm going to tell you that that's where this advice is coming from. I've been in a place where I have been way too hands-on with other people. I have tried to manipulate their lives for their benefit, but I've gotten myself too involved. So I think from my perspective right now, I'm a really hands-off, like I'm a focus on me. Not to say that other people don't matter, but like if I trust that I can heal myself, then I gotta trust that they can heal themselves. However, you gotta trust what they want for themselves. So you can float the idea. If they want to take it, cool. If not, cool. You can't change what they want or the path that they're on. You can ask for them, but maybe consider why. Why? What is your intention for manifesting something for someone else? Just ask, what's your intention? We're going to use one more deck to ask one more question. So information to help us revisit our mid-July desire. You haven't exhausted all of your options. So whatever it is that you decided you wanted mid-July, there's more options. Keep trying. Something will come to you magically. It's going to bring you to find something within yourself that hasn't yet been ignited. And once you ignite it, it's going to shine so bright. And how do you ignite it? Is you got to tell the universe what you want. You have to speak to the universe. You have to develop the relationship with the universe. You have to take the first step. And you can do so by being grateful for everything that you have. Start a gratitude list and put your prayer list on the other side. That way you're killing two birds with one stone, right? Maybe that is the thing that you haven't tried yet. Maybe writing to the universe, creating a discussion with the universe, starting a conversation with the universe, maybe that's the thing that you haven't tried yet. Maybe that is biting off the arm of the starfish. So we're going to use the Gateway of Light activation card. We're going to ask, how do we move forward? How do we move forward as Mercury stations direct with this desire? How do we move forward? Feel free to send your energy into this deck. And for this card I brought out, you guys remember my dragon piece? It looks like a dragon head to me. This is selenite and milk quartz, I don't know, selenite and something. It's so hard to see. The sun is behind me, I'm sorry. However, how do we move forward? If you guys have been enjoying today's session, if you'd like to offer an energy exchange in the form of a donation, they are always greatly appreciated. You can do so on Insight Timer by clicking on my face. If you would rather donate on PayPal or Venmo, in my Insight Timer profile, there are links for both of those. I also have an Amazon wish list there. A lot of the stuff right now is for Piston. If you guys want to entertain him with some nice treats and toys while he's hanging out. He's so cute. If you want to join my Patreon group, we're meeting tomorrow right around this time, 9 o'clock Central, to talk about the new moon. I'm not going to be able to talk about the new moon too much on Insight Timer because I got a lot more things to talk about that day. So if you really want to get into the new moon, Embody Astrology. That's the name of my Patreon group. You can find it in my Insight Timer bio, in my link tree. Everything I ever talk about is in my link tree. Oh, also, if you guys are not on my email list, last week I sent out my, hey, surprise, my autumn coaching round is starting. So I also do coaching off of Insight Timer. I work with my clients for 3 months, bi-weekly, 3 months. We meet 6 times, and you change your life. So if you want to get information about that, in my link tree right at the top, there's the email that I sent out is there. Be sure to subscribe to my email list. Also, if you want, I don't know, communication from Jacqui off of Insight Timer. Hi, Christine, just joining in. On my way to a hike. Looks beautiful there. It is. It's very nice. How do we move forward with Mercury stationing direct? Gateway of Light activation deck. The card is the Stellar Gateway activation. Infinite potential, manifestation vortex. And I have to tell you guys, for my OGs, 2023, New Year's 2023, we used this deck to ask, what is our card for 2023 this was the card. So I'm just saying that. It's interesting that this is coming up for Mercury retrograde with all this stuff. Yeah, maybe I got to do some research on that. However, right now with Mercury direct, how do we move forward? The stellar gateway is the highest of our chakras and is found about 12 to 24 feet, 3 to 6 meters above our head. It is the energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field, and holds our life potential, as it holds all the intentions that we set before this incarnation and the intentions we've set during it that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond time and space. And when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. This card transports us to a stargate that has a giant pyramid within it. Above the stargate, there are three-dimensional images of Thoth, the former priest king of Atlantis, who is one of the ancient masters holding the secrets of the universe. This image is a reminder of our potential and of our ancient and starry connections. The pyramid is a symbol of rising power and how our soul has existed through lifetimes. The stargate is a projection of our own stellar gateway. This card is therefore a reminder that all things are possible, and that with the right alignment, we can draw the powers of heaven down to earth in order to create heaven upon earth. You are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you. And through your focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to your stellar gateway. And if they are aligned with the intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time, and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-life intentions, you can live a life that is aligned with the highest heavens. How do we move forward? You focus on what you want. Period. You just know that you are here to create whatever your soul desired, and then you ask for it, and then you watch it happen. How do we move forward? You get clear on what you want, you speak about what you want, you act towards what you want, and then you watch it come in. Scripting kept coming up again with this as well. So this was talking about if you can get your intentions aligned with the intentions that your soul set before you dropped into this incarnation, magic is going to unfold. So I guess here's the reason why you detach from your outcome. Because if there's a reason why you're drawn towards something, it's because there's an energy there that your soul is yearning for. So it might not be the specific thing that you desire, but it's the feeling that your soul is searching for. So if you ask for a thing and recognize that you might get something different, but still feel just as satiated, that's how you align with your soul's desires. Because your soul works with feeling and intention and knowing. It's not a mind, it's not a thought, it's not an idea, it's a inner knowing. So by following that feeling that you desire, you will lead yourself to your soul's intentions because it's truth. And you gotta tell the universe what you want. Tell the universe what you want. So this whole session has been about Mercury retrograde. Something came up mid-July that you're like, ooh, I want this. You were able to think about it. Mercury station retrograde. You were able to review it. Is this really what I want? Now Mercury stationing direct again, and the cards are saying, if you still want it, tell the universe you still want it and get out of your own way. That's the message from today. And I love it. I'm going to skedaddle today because I'm going to be here a lot this week, so you'll get a bunch of Jacqui wisdom. Tomorrow is my Patreon group if you want to talk about the new moon. It's called Embody Astrology. Check it out in my link tree, in my Insight Timer bio. Wednesday, here, Insight Timer, 1 hour ago, 8:15 Central. Thursday, Insight Timer, 9 a.m. Central for shadow work. Thursday, 5 p.m. Central, scripting. That's on Violet 108's channel. So it's not going to be, you can't get it on my profile. So go follow Violet on Insight Timer just to make sure you can be clued in about that. Then Friday, Insight Timer, talking about new moon and retrograde stuff. So I'll see you guys. For those of you who have sent a donation today in any form, I will give you a book dive. I'm going to dive in to these books and give you a sentence or two or three or whatever comes through to answer whatever kind of questions you are having in your mind. Chantel, don't forget it. 8 today too. 8. Oh, oh my goodness. Chantel, thank you. I missed one. August 17th would have been another 888. I'm off my game. We had that 888 portal. You guys remember? August 8th, 2024. If you add 2024, all the numbers, 2 plus 2 plus 4, you get 8. So 888. Wow. August 17th would have been another 888. And now it's August 26th, another 888. 8 is infinite potential. Here's a 26. Here's a 8. So that might have been the strongest card today. And that was the one saying, develop a conversation with the universe. Start speaking what you want. Start scripting, guys. What is scripting? Write a journal entry as if you already have everything that you want and you are reflecting back on how happy you are for having it. I've been doing it for a few days, and the last 2 days, I'm at the point where I'm writing as if I'm in the future, but then I just start, the more I write, I'm like, oh, I already have this. Oh, this is already happening. And it's blowing my mind. And I don't know if I'm like doing it wrong. I know I'm not doing it wrong, but it's happened 2 days in a row. And I'm like, what the hell's happening? It's great though. It seems okay now for teachers to talk about other platforms now. I don't know, Monica. I ask for forgiveness. I'm not a permission person. I'm a forgiveness person. I do what I want. I don't know what's going on with anything, but I'm just here to share my message and afford life. Christine, that happens to you. Yeah, when you script about stuff and then it starts to just become life. It's pretty cool. I started on the 21st. So I've scripted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now, and it was pretty cool. Monica, just curious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow rules. I make my own rules. All right, guys, I will see you if you come to Patreon, Embody Astrology tomorrow, or I'll see you on Insight Timer on Wednesday morning. One of the things I also love about Abraham Hicks scripting. Does anyone, okay, never mind. I think these are mites. What are they? Some kind of oak mites. They feed on cicada carcasses. They love my neck. Yeah, I think that's what my bites are. They're bothering me. I'll see you guys a lot this week. Hop on Insight Timer and you'll see me. The replay will be on YouTube. Search my name on YouTube, Jacqui Mancuso. If you want to find anything that I'm doing, search Jacqui Mancuso. I got a really unique name. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your love. Oak mites, they feed on the cicada eggs, rampant around our areas. Sending love to all. Namaste. I'll see you guys soon.
I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully this part doesn't end up on YouTube.
Oh boy.